establishing health impact assessment or HIA tools among ASEAN communities is becoming a reality. The first HIA for ASEAN workshop was just held under the title Understanding Health Impact Assessment in Phuket during February 13th to the 14th of 2012. 10 nations of ASEAN communities, including ASEAN Secretariat, WHO and UNDP, have sent a number of enthusiastic representatives in the health and environment-related fields to join in the event. The objective is to build a mutual understanding of HIA among ASEAN community for future development of HIA tools in each country.
In the last few years, many groups like UNDP or WHO launched the HIA to extend to cover all of the aspects of that. For instance, the disaster management, climate change, or the problem that follow the disaster, like a tsunami or something like that. That means that they are going to prepare the people in this area to confront the changing world. HIA, they allow so many people, so many stakeholders to join hands and to voice that. We understand that sometimes those lay people may not have a very good evidence to support that. But even that is just a concern. But we need to explore as well that such a kind of concern may be come true or not. And that is the way. So that is, we are going to allow the voice of the people, the voice of our stakeholders, even they are vulnerable group or not, to propose their concern, so that our people, our policymakers can look through the process of the policy from initiative, implementation, whether there will be any troublesome or not.
Therefore, HIA is not completely a new thing for ASEAN countries, as some countries already have HIA in their national agenda.
So normally we have some experience already in terms of HIA. We have policy, we have guidelines. So in the short term, we would like to strengthen our capacity building for provincial and district staff. And the second, we would like to extend HIA in other areas. And the last point is we would like to increase awareness of HIA to the local people.
For my case from Cambodia, I think HIA is a new tool. So everything is still on discussion between the ministry and the government, because recently we have HIA already. So if we have one more HIA, we have to discuss in more detail.
What are the challenges for HIA in the ASEAN community?
I think the biggest challenge is in capacity building. We need to understand what really is the essence of HIA. It can be different methods, different ways, as long as it's hitting the right process.
The main challenges are getting multi-sectoral organization, or basically we sort of need to develop a network between all the member states and as well as other international organizations, including like the ASEAN Secretariat and even the UNDP organizations might also help to actually properly have talks between ourselves.
The main challenge will be that the HIA at the moment is part of the EIA. also we need to engage our partners from the environment and maybe from even other agencies to come to a mutual agreement on the roles of each individual agency.
So HIA has to be promoted, awareness has to be disseminated, information should be disseminated to ensure that the benefits of HIA are well understood by people who will be using it.
What are the benefits of HIA in the ASEAN community?
If we use the HIA in the ASEAN community, this will support the sustainable development and to achieve the blueprint of the ASEAN community as a whole. And the second one, this one can bring back to support each country in strengthen their own capacity in terms of how to make each country for the sustainable development.
For more than 4 years, we've pushed HIA practice in the ASEAN community, therefore leading to the establishment and accomplishment in the Chiang Mai Declaration in April in 2009. Its initiation is to call for governments, civil societies, academia, development partners, private sectors, WHO and other stakeholders to bring into ASEAN consideration. And finally, the 6th SOMHD meeting July 2011 in Myanmar then nominated focal point nations for HIA and submitted it to the ASEAN Secretariat. Thailand is appointed to lead the initiative and implementation of HIA. Therefore, HIA has become more tangible since the recent HIA for ASEAN workshop in February. It is now clear that ASEAN representatives have better mutual understanding on HIA and their roles on implementing HIA. They've agreed to clarify the methodology of HIA to their governments and senior officers after returning to their countries.
Very good kick-off, and that's why we have the first workshop, and we hope that we can pass all challenges and make the ASEAN member states have the healthy public policy and can have the well-being of all ASEAN members.
Case study, which may be HIA for flood management, because flood is becoming important risk for our country within ASEAN, especially it's become the risk for the city within the ASEAN. So if we can identify the case study that we can practice together, we can learn together, that is very good progression in terms of HIA development.
My perspective is to be able to use it in risk assessments or post disaster events, where you can link what you find from the health impact assessment or the HIA to feed into recovery planning.
The health impact assessment is really an instrument, a tool that could be used not just by health professionals, but also by other professionals in the ASEAN community to really be looking at the impact of non-health issues, on health outcomes. So that's basically the overall idea behind HIA, how HIA can be best positioned to be used as an instrument that allows our communities to truly understand the impacts of issues on the well-being of the ASEAN community and the ASEAN people as a whole.